Greetings everyone and welcome back to another episode here on Tough Toy Tryouts. I am Kyle and with me as always is our little tester here, Story. And this week we wanted to try a second attempt at doing a Planet Dog toy in the Orbee-Tuff line. And last week we were going to try another Planet Dog toy, but it was a raspberry and was about this big, which is not big enough for this big old puppy here. So we wanted to try something a little larger. Thankfully, Chewy, that we bought it from, refunded us, so we put that towards getting a slightly larger toy here, the Artichoke. And some interesting things about the Planet Dog Orbee-Tuff line is the material here is recyclable. It's also made out of recycled materials. It is infused with B12 vitamins, riboflavin I think is that one, and supposedly some carbohydrates and some other things are put into this, which is rather interesting. It is also minty flavored, which is also kind of cool. They say it is very durable. They gave it a 4 out of 5 bones in their little chew-o-meter scale here, which is kind of cute. Again, made in the USA, non-toxic. It also floats, so if your dog likes to play in the water, like this one does not, well, you can just throw it in there and have a little play in the water. Other than that, yeah, that's it. Let's go see how this does after a week's heavy abuse with Story here. And here it is, covered in hair, dirt, and everything else you can think of. Luckily, it's very easy to clean off by simply running some water over it. So, how did the Orbee-Tuff Artichoke of Planet Dog fare for this week? Well, it's definitely in one piece. Story did her fair share of chewing on this thing, but it quickly became a fetch toy, no surprise there. So, I'll have to base the rest of the review on that fact. That said, the chewing she did do hardly seemed to leave a dent. If, however, you believe your pup would mostly chew on this toy, I can tell you that this won't exceed Kong rubber toys in strength. But let's talk about its merits as a fetch toy. First off, the material the toy is made of does an exceedingly good job at bouncing. Not only that, but the artichoke shape translates into completely random bounce patterns, so you never really know where it'll end up. I've thrown this toy for Story and had to change directions at least 2 times on her, which is rather fun to watch and she loves it. I can't really say if the vitamins that are supposedly infused within are worth the hoot, so in my mind it's sort of gimmicky. But what it's good at doing is storing treats. Since we have a hefty selection to choose from, it was pretty easy to find one that would fit inside the fairly small opening. If you feed your dog kibble or have some trading treats around, you'll likely be able to fill it up with that, which should last a few minutes. All in all, it's a very good fetch toy and may be a decent chew toy if your pup isn't a power chewer. However, I can't currently recommend this toy simply because of the price. I appreciate its features, its non-toxic and recyclable materials, and that it's made in the US. But at nearly $14 online, there's just better and cheaper alternatives out there. If you like whimsical toys or are looking for a gift for your millennial friend's dog's birthday, this might be the toy for you. Otherwise, try a toy from Ethical Pets, Kong, or JW. And that's where we end this week's episode. If you enjoyed it, and we hope you did, why not hit that like button for us and subscribe if you haven't yet? Have any interesting or unusual dog toys you'd like for us to try out? Let us know in the comments below. Until next time, have an amazing week and thanks for watching.